Explorers, welcome back. So we are doing this a little late. I know this week has been really off as far as my cash stuffing videos have gone because we were at Great Wolf Lodge in Grapevine, Texas, and since we weren't in the RV and I didn't film. I just decided not to film. So we need to do the month-end update before I can cash stuff anything further. And I just realized that I didn't put my nail back on. It popped off. We stopped at a Buc-ee's, and it literally popped off inside Buc-ee's. But I was wanting to change these ones out anyways, so I guess it works. Alright, so let's start with hair. I'm going to scoot this up so you guys can see it. I just took my watch off too. Look at that tan line. So in here we have 1, 20, 30, 5, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. So 150 in hair. And last month we had 100, so that is a positive $50 change. My sinking funds haven't really been touched since the trip fund is paying for everything right now, which is really nice because we're going to see a nice increase. And I know I told you guys this is the clothing fund. I know I told you guys that I needed to get some pajamas for Lennox. We actually went to Target and they didn't have any pajamas in her size. Like, I mean, I don't know, it's weird. So we have 1, 2, 53, 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. So 341, so I have not gotten her pajamas yet. And I know you're probably thinking, there's no way. There definitely had to be some pajamas in her size. So she is now in girls, like she's out of the toddler section in Target. And that is a positive 341 because last month we had nothing in clothing. She's now in girls, but she's in, like, she can wear certain pajamas in the girls. She doesn't like the button-down tops and short sets. That's not for her. She still likes the, like, little girl pajamas, but she needs them from the kids section. So, they just didn't have any. They had some troll ones I really wanted to get her, but they only had them in size 10. Like, literally, that was the only size they had. So we have 20, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50 in nails. And last month we also had 50, so that is a $0 change. Which isn't bad, because I actually spent all the money out of nails, so glad we were able to get it back up before the end of the month. Skincare, 20, 35, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. That is 50. We haven't spent anything out of skincare in a really long time, but I'll be happy it's there when we do need it. Doctor, we have 200, same as last month, so that's a $0 change. This one is actually medication. I know it says doctor. There's 150, 70, 80, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 200. Same as last month. And I think I actually want to increase this one because I am actually partnering with Pear Eyewear. They just delivered today. So I need to go pick them up. And I want to get Lennox some. So I'm going to need to pay for hers. Alright, so feminine care, we have 20, 30, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Again, that's a $0 change. I might get rid of this category. I only ever spend like $7 a month out of this category, and it just really doesn't make sense to have a separate one for it. Home maintenance. 150, 170, 190, 200. Last month we had 100, so that's a $100 increase. Love to see that. I'm trying to build up some of these more important ones. Home necessities. Last month we had 100. This month we have 20, 30, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So that is a $50 decrease. Don't really know how that happened. I don't know what I pulled that money for. Probably something that we needed for the RV that was more like maintenance than actual like necessities. Car maintenance. Last month we had 200. This month we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 600. We're going to try and build this up because we definitely need to make some repairs on the car. It's been a struggle, you guys. I told you that we We replaced the starter in Roswell. That cost us about $900. I paid for that. But then we had to turn around and, like, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done on it. So there's 15 in registration. That is no change. Oil change still has 200, so that is no change. If I need to take out of oil change to get the car fixed, I will. And then tires has nothing. So we are done with the sinking fund binder. We're looking at probably like $5,000 worth of work that needs to be done on the car. So that's going to be fun. Alright, holiday binder. We combine everything except Christmas. So my niece's envelope has $50 in it, so I'll put that on the calculator. My husband's, we didn't end up spending anything on him. So he has $56 in there. And we're just going to roll that over to next year. Just have a head start. We were at Great Wolf Lodge for his birthday, and he didn't spend any money. So we'll leave that in there. If he ends up wanting to do something later for his birthday, then it's in there. Actually, where we're at now, we just found out there's like, it's wine country, so I think if we can find a winery that does like tastings or something that allows kids, like the ones in California do, then we'll probably go do that and we'll use his birthday money. So 1, 2, 50, 270, 275. What is this in? 4th of July. I don't know why I didn't bump that up to 300. Maybe I'll do that next month, or this, like, for June, definitely. Just bump it up to 300 and call it a day. School has 50, 70, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Wrigley's birthday has 50. Halloween has 50. Anniversary has 105. Thanksgiving has 50. Which we'll probably only need another like 50 for Thanksgiving because we'll just do dinner. And then that one will be good for the year. So there's $736 in holiday. And last month we had 200, so that's a positive $536. That's amazing. So now for Christmas. Let me grab the Christmas binder. Sorry, it was stuck. Okay, Christmas we do the same thing. We have the whole binder plus whatever is in high yield. So for Christmas, shot the box is empty. This one's empty. We completed a lot of challenges for Christmas. So we have 170 here. Which is really exciting because I can't wait to get this Christmas one done so that I can start focusing on a truck one. So we're going to work on getting our truck fixed. There's $4 in there. And then after that, we're going to start saving to buy a brand new truck. Like, that's our goal, is just to buy a brand new truck, but we don't want to have a truck payment, so we want to save. It's going to be a really big savings for us. 20, 35, 36, 37, 38. I want to buy it outright. I do not want a truck payment. So, I know that I could, like, cash in all of my stuff right now and buy one outright, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to leave us with nothing. I've worked too hard to do that, to put us in that kind of position. So, that's just not an option. There's 55 in there. Christmas mashup has 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We're doing really well on Christmas, actually. So, $10 in there. Is that all that's in there? Yes. Okay, and then let me check the high yield. Just gonna set that off to the side. So currently there's 309 in the binder. Let me pull up the high... Why is that not doing that? Let me pull up the high yield savings account. Because we'll also have interest in there, which is nice. Not a whole lot because I think there was only $58 that was put into the high yield last month. And then this month we did add to it. Yeah, so we made $3.56 in interest so far. But there's $693.56. So plus $6.93. So $1,002 in Christmas. Oh wow, we're almost done. My goal was $1,200. That just blows my mind. Okay. So $1,002. Last month we had $600 in there, so now we have a positive $402. We are almost done. So I know my goal was $1,200, but I guess I'm just gonna finish up the challenges that are in there. And then I don't know, we'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna put more than that in there, or I'll probably reallocate anything over, because I really don't want to go over $1,200 for Christmas. And I really don't even want to spend $1,200. If we go over, if we don't spend all $1,200, then we'll roll it into the next year. I want to get it to that point. So next is bill savings. So this one's going to be completely digital because we actually deposited everything. So bill savings currently has $3,188.50. We're not going to count the 50 cents, but that is amazing. Last month it had 2,570. So minus 2,570. So there's $618 increase. Obviously that's because of interest being added in. I make approximately $10 a month in interest. So last month I earned $9.73 in interest on that account. And then we added $440, so for June the interest is going to be real nice. Alright, so bill savings is sitting pretty. Alright, build a savings. So build a savings is going to be, we're going to have to use a calculator for this one. Let's see what we have here. So for build a savings, we have 50, 100, 120, 140, 150, 155. Put that on the calculator. This, I believe, is 100. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96, 98, 100. So, okay, so I think it's actually 200. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96, 98. I feel like there had to be one stuck there because I made sure it was an even amount. But oh well. This is 200. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 43, 44. So there's 597. Last month we had 563. We haven't been putting a ton in here, so that is a positive $34. Okay. Next is the 2024. So let me look at emergency. So emergency currently has $3,613. $3,363 minus the $1,900. Oh. $3,363 minus $1,900 from road trip minus the $125 from the emergency. You guys, I cannot do this. Minus $125 from the emergency savings challenge we just put in there. So there is $1,338 in there from, I'm not doing it this way. Sorry. Let me see. So I combined the 2024 challenge with my emergency savings challenge because that's where it's going to go, but it's making it a little confusing in my high yield. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to count it based off what is in this envelope. So we have 1,500, 1,500, 800, 805, 6, 7, 8. So 1808 is what we have for the 2024 challenge. Last month we had 1390. So that's a positive $418. Now let's do emergency. So what we're going to do is emergency currently has $3,863. We're going to subtract this from it because we know that this is the 2024 that's in there, and that is $1,800. So there is $2,063 in there. That is my other emergency. So basically it's the $1,900 that we saved from road trip. It is the $125 from the Lego emergency challenge, and then it's interest. Because this one is earning about $12 a month in interest. So this month it has $2,063. Last month it had $1,917. So that is a $146 change. So that's awesome. All right. There's nothing else in this binder. Disney. So Disney had 5,070. So let's see what it has now. So Disney has $5,108 because it's just earning interest. We haven't added anything to it. It earns $16 a month in interest. So, no, I'm sorry. It's earning like 30-something a month in interest. That's crazy. It earned $38 this month in interest. Okay. So now for the 100 envelope challenge, which I'm really dreading because it's kind of a mess. It spilled and I haven't fixed it. So it is quite literally a hot mess right now. But last month there was $2,488. And now we just need to figure out how much there is this month. Which I will fast forward you guys through this part. Okay, so if I did this correctly, there should be $3,531. Minus last month's $2,488, that means it's a positive $1,043. Does not make any sense. I I think I made a mistake somewhere. There's no way we added that much. I'm sure you guys were probably watching, depending on how fast I sped that up, going, you added way too much to the calculator. Yeah, so it's actually $2,631. That seems much more likely. Minus 2,488, so it's a positive $143. Okay, now let's add the stream binder. Let me move that out of the way. Where is the stream binder? There it is. Okay. So in the stream binder, there is 20, 40, 1, and 2. All of this money ends up going into my 100 envelope challenge. That's the only thing that funds the 100 envelope challenge is the stream binder. The only money that really goes into the stream binder is YouTube pay. 1, 2, 210, 215, 216, 217. And the reason for this is because I never want to rely on YouTube money, and so if I put it into something like this and then put it into the 100 envelope challenge, then at the end of the year, it's just an extra savings that I didn't plan on. 25, 26, 27, 28. I've always lived without the YouTube pay up until October of last year. And so I don't see the sense in relying on it now. So my plan is to just save it. And this is just a fun way of making sure it just gets saved. So 20, 40 in there. So there's $477 in the stream binder, minus $244 from last month. That's a positive $233. Like I said, all of that will end up going into the 100 envelope challenge. Each time a challenge gets completed, I stuff it into there. So now for the Japan binder. This one's always exciting. And this binder is from Janelle Ray Budgets. She did custom make it for me. So we have 50, 70, 85, 86, 87, 88. We do want to go to Japan. We've been planning it for a really long time. Nothing is booked. I want to have it pretty much funded before I book anything. But then, once we book, we'll start saving for specific things we're going to do. 50, 70, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're kind of waiting for flights to drop. Flights randomly drop. And so when that happens, I want to have them funds to be able to snag them. 50, 65, 66, 67. So for right now, we're just leisurely saving for it. But we've got a pretty good head start. We also want to go for quite a while when we go, because if I'm going to pay for flights there, I want to be there for a little bit. So 32. I always like to make flights worth it, so I don't like paying a lot of money to fly somewhere for a short period of time. Figure if I'm already there, let's make it worth it. 50, 65, 66, 67, 68. $205. $50, 65, 67, 67. 50, 70, 91. $22. $15. And that's it for the binder, but let me check the high yield. So, in the binder we have 729, and then in the high yield we have $3,182. So there's in total $3,911. Minus last month's $3,084. That's an $827 increase. Okay. Travel binder. That is this one. I don't count flights because flights are counted separately, so we're going to skip over flights. So we have 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Last month this binder had 208. I don't know that there's going to be that big of an increase in this one, if at all. 1, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, so 124. I've kind of paused on saving in this binder because we're saving in the RV binder for the current trip I'm on. 53. Oh, it'd be helpful if I took all of the money out. 26. $4 there. $25, 26, 27. $25, 26, 27, 28. And 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So in total, that's $320 minus last month's $208. So that is a positive $112. And then next is flights. Well, next is technically road trip, but that hasn't changed any. I just keep track of that because it's in high yield. But since it's grouped with Disney, I don't count the interest in the road trip because I count the interest in the Disney one. So for flights, we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, plus what is in the high yield, which is $1,002. So in total, we have $1,021. Minus last month's $851. That's a positive $170. I love seeing that. Because who knows? Maybe we'll use that to fly to Japan. I don't know. Next is the cruise binder. Okay. Minus the cruise challenge because I do count that one separate since it's a giant challenge. So this is just for the binder itself. We have 55, 56. This one I think might be a little lower than last month because some did complete. Ooh, some did complete, so they went into sinking funds. 51, 2, and 3. Last month we had $455 in this binder. $120. Do need to stuff this binder again. It's been a little bit. 20, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. 25, 26. 50, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4. 50, 75, 76, 77. 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we've officially passed what we had last month, so I guess there will be a slight increase at least. 50, 70, 91. 'So this month in the cruise binder we had 590. Last month there was 455. So that is a positive 135 increase. Let's go up to the cruise challenge. Let me change the page. Alright, so last month we had 1,832 in the cruise challenge. This month we have, let's see, what's in the high yield? The high yield has 2,109 and 84 cents, but we don't count the change. 20, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. So there's $2,158. And that is a $326 change. This one is earning, let's see, how much is this one earning in interest? So last month it earned $6 in interest. It didn't have a whole lot in it though. We put the majority of it in this month. Yes. Okay, so that's it for cruise. Next is the kids savings. So last month they had 666. They don't have a challenge currently, but I've been adding to their savings as they've been doing campaigns or getting their campaigns paid out. So last month was 666. Now they have 871. So that is a $205 change. They do have more campaigns that need to get paid out, but... And that's just what I save for them. That's not counting their spending that they get. So, CD. CD, let's see, we have 251 in the April CD, 251 in the May CD, 250 in the June CD, and then my CD ladder account has 785. So in total, there's 1,536 minus last month's 1,444. That is a positive $93 change. So now travel sinking funds. So this is my sinking funds. I try to spend out of this before I spend out of the high yield. We have 1, 2, 3, 50, 370, 375 in flights. 1, 2, 3, 325 in hotel. Which I need to add some more categories in here. 1, 2, 250, 255. I want to add like campsite. I need to add some cruise, some other stuff. So tickets, we have 125 for that one. Oh, come on. This one has 100. This one has 250. This one has 75. And these are because I need to make new categories, so they're all just in that one category. Food has 150, 175. Need to do some more food challenges. 175 is definitely not enough for a trip for food. Souvenirs has 150. Buffer has quite a bit. Let's see what we have in buffer. So we have 175, 250, 250, 100 for Legoland, 100 for the beach, 100 for Epcot. So 2805 in total. And last month I had 2,255. So that is a $550 increase. All right. Next is the Bucks binder. So right off the bat, Bucks has, these are the bundles when they hit 25. So 25, 50, 75, 100, 25, 50, 75, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 175 in the bundles. Plus whatever is in the binder, which isn't a whole lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I haven't done a Bucks cash stuffing in a while because I haven't been able to get to a bank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh my goodness, my kids. These are the star notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I did not realize there were 25 star notes. So in total, the Bucks binder has $264. Last month it had $484, but we completed a bunch, so they went into sinking funds. So that is a okay, my battery died because we've been doing a lot of filming this week, but that is a negative $220 in the Bucks binder. Not a big deal. That went into the travel sinking funds, which is why we had such a big increase there. So now we have other, which is just like these. So here we have 25, and I know most people don't count challenges before they're complete. I do, because I like to know exactly how much I have. $1, $2, $3 there. 20, 30, just once a month. Here we have 10, 11, 12, 5, 6, 7, 8, $10 in that one. And then I think there was another, like, other challenge that I needed to... no, okay. So in the other binder, I also need to do my business binder. 50, 100, 150, 105, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 122. And that is in Etsy supplies. Shipping has a $5 bill in it. Subscriptions has 20. This sits here because, honestly, guys, I don't ever pay for my subscription out of this. Because I don't keep track of my subscriptions the way I should. I need to. I really, really need to. I just don't. I need to get organized there. 20, 40, 60, 81. This is... this is management and fees. Certain platforms that I have cost. So that's what that is. And then that is it. I have all these extra envelopes. So there's $335. I don't know. We'll go with it. Minus the 106 from last month. So that's a positive 229. And something you guys didn't know, I have been keeping track of the RV binder. Even though you guys haven't been able to, you guys didn't know about it until recently. So last month it had $213 in it. This month it has... how? I'm trying to figure out how. Did I only count the binder and not the... I must not have counted the sink, or the high... So I have a high yield savings account for the RV binder. And apparently I didn't count that because it's showing I only have $213 last month for the RV binder. But I have more than that in the high yield alone. Not including what's in the RV binder. So, I guess we're just going to go based off what's in the binder. 51. Although I should count what's in the high yield. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to count what's in the high yield. 51 plus... nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Some of these places we ended up not going to. 100, 200, 300, 400, 420, 421, 22, 23, 24. So, ignore what the actual thing says because not all of these did we go to. We did go here though, and I need to pay that off. I just realized that. So here we have $4 plus $150, $170. Because we have already been there, done that. $50, $60, $20, $31. Road trip gas is empty because I've been using it. Shut the box has 50, 70, 95, 96, 97, 98. Spending has 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Go. You don't interrupt me while I'm filming. You can wait. Buffer has 7 there. That was left over from another challenge. So as I complete a challenge, I pay for the item, and then if there's overage after I've paid for it, it kind of goes in this buffer, and then I spend out of the buffer for ones that go over, if that makes sense. So that's just like literally extra. This is 40. This one, the reason it's separate and it's not in this is because it's actually, I still do challenges for buffer as well. So that way I can keep it separate. So this is literally buffer, like leftover from things I've paid for that weren't as much as I saved for them. The other is for the challenges, so that I can keep track. RV payment, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I just put a lot of money in this and didn't realize it because, I don't know. We're going to see once this is done how close to that 2,000 I am. 1, 2, 250, 270, 280, 285, 86, 87, 88, 89. so that I can see if I counted everything or just the RB binder. So we have 150, 170, 190, 191. One, 2, 250, 270, 290, 295, 96, 97, 98. 20, 35, 36, 37, 38. Okay, so I must have literally just counted what was in the binder, because we were at 1,749. Last month we had 2,013, but that makes sense because I've pulled all of the gas money out of here. But I do want to count what is in the high yield. So in the high yield we have $3,466. So in total for RV binder / road trip, we have $5,215 minus the 2013. That's a positive 3,202. Again, I don't know why I didn't add that up last month, or add that in there last month, because I have every other month. So now I'm going to go through and add up this month's so that we can see how much we've saved. Last month we ended at $30,625. So I will be right back. So we are at $40,742. But I'm going to double check because that does not seem right. I swear I thought we were higher than that. Where is last month's? Okay, so 40,742 minus 30,625 is a positive $10,117. Oh, that makes me so excited. I love seeing that change. Granted, this new total is with the RV binder of 5,215, whereas the 30,000 from last month, you guys didn't see the RV binder added in. I had it added in after the video, but what you guys saw, it didn't have it. So if we're going based off what it was, let me see, 4,742 minus 5,215. So if we didn't include the RV binder the way that we didn't include it last month, it would be 35,527, which makes it a positive $4,902, which is still really amazing. I'm kind of consistently putting away right under $5,000. Last month we put away an additional $4,649. This month, not including the RV binder, we put away an additional $4,900. So $4,900 we put away an additional 4,902. The reason I say I need to count the RV binder is because I am still actively cash stuffing in it. I'm actively spending from it, but I'm also actively cash stuffing. So every time I post an RV binder cash stuffing for you guys, I'm actually doing an additional one. So every week I'm cash stuffing into that binder like 1 or 2 times a week. And then you guys are getting one of the older videos until eventually you guys will be caught up. Hopefully. I don't know. I'm kind of cash stuffing into it faster than I'm posting the videos. So, but just know that those videos, if you like the RV binder cash stuffing videos, I know currently where you guys are at in them, it's not very exciting because it's saving up for the trip that's coming up. It's saving up really for buying the RV and everything. But once you guys get to the point where you're seeing me save for the trip, it gets a lot more exciting. But if you like the RV cash stuffing videos, just know they will not be ending anytime soon because, you guys, I have months worth and I'm still filming them. Even though you're not caught up and you're not seeing me film them, like the one that I maybe film tomorrow, you guys aren't going to see it for months and months and months because you guys are just that far behind. That just means that there are months worth of these videos that will be going up. So they won't be ending anytime soon. And even once you guys are caught up, they're still not going to be ending because I don't know how I'm going to change this, but we're pretty much always going to be traveling. So this is going to be a consistent binder for us. It will just change with our needs. Plus, this binder is just too cute to not use all the time. Maybe eventually it'll turn into like an emergency savings for the RV because there's a lot of maintenance that goes into it. But for right now, it's just going to be a fun binder for our trip because this trip does not have an end date. I know I've been asked, like, how long is your trip? It doesn't have an end date. I'm still actively adding on to it. So when we hit the road, I had planned up through Texas and into a couple more states. And I have currently added on, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 more states. Now, things have changed a little bit along the way because of just some hiccups here and there. We do have to get the truck taken care of before we can really continue. So we may have to make a pit stop here in Texas, stay for a little bit longer than we had planned, so that we can get the truck taken care of because you guys, it was a struggle. The Ford in Roswell told us that it was just the starter. We knew that didn't make any sense. Like, it was the starter. The starter's the reason it wouldn't start. But the starter had nothing to do with it going into limp mode. And we have still had that problem the last 2 states. What should take us 4 hours takes us closer to 7 hours because it goes into limp mode. And it literally just, like, jerks when it goes into limp mode. Like, I wish I was joking. But it just, like, bucks really bad. And it won't go above, depends on which limp mode it goes into. Sometimes it won't go above 60. Other times it won't go above 40. And then if it gets really, really bad, it'll drop down to 20. And we have to, like, pull over, turn it off, rev the engine a little bit to give it some gas. And then, rev the engine a little bit, give it gas, turn it off, wait a little bit, and then start it again. And it's just such a headache. Most of the time that fixes it, not all the time. So, and, on top of that, the air went out. So, yeah, the air went out in the truck. So this has been a very, very hot trip through Texas. It went out on our way to Fort Worth. And we've been to, I think, 3 other stops since Fort Worth. So, yeah, it's been kind of a nightmare. We're supposed to stay where we're at right now for 4 nights and then head up to a new location, but I think that's not really going to be possible until the truck is fixed. So we're going to have to delay that a little bit. I know this has been a really chatty video, but I haven't filmed in, oh gosh, maybe a week. I don't remember the last time I filmed. So I've had a lot of updates to give you guys, but keep an eye on my Instagram. I'm going to be doing a giveaway over there. It is a very exciting giveaway if you travel. I can't give any more information than that other than where I'm staying right now is a part of the giveaway, so that's just your guys' little bit of heads up. But you're definitely going to want to keep an eye on my Instagram. I am contracted with them to do an Instagram, a YouTube video, a TikTok, and then my husband is also doing an Instagram, a TikTok, and a YouTube video for this place. They reached out to us. They wanted to host us. And we decided to double the amount of time that we were supposed to be here. So my husband's doing partnership for half of our stay. I'm doing a partnership for the other half of our stay. So that is it. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow. So until next time, bye. Don't look at my broken nail.